he walked up. There's a guy standing in front of a group of like 500 people going, "Where's Alex Jones? He needs to be here. And are you with Soros? Are you with Soros?" And they're like, "No." But then Jacobson did find some that were, but they were the minority. So what's happening here is this is real. This is grassroots. But now the Democratic Party and others have admitted they want to hijack it, just like the Republicans with the Tea Party. So here is 7 or so minutes of somebody who really knows what they're talking about. Then we're going to come back from break with Nomi Prinz. Stay with us.
When you have big state government, small federal government, our voices are heard at the local level. We can make differences. A whole continent-wide cannot control a federal government with a banking system that prints money like it's paper. You can't even call it money anymore. Gold is money. Silver is money. Green dollars are not money. They're using inflation as a hidden tax to the people. Prices go up. Do your wages go up? No. My wages didn't go up, but prices went up. Gas goes up. Milk goes up. Trains go up. How am I supposed to live? And this is all because our government prints too much money, starts too much wars, so they can sell their tanks, their guns, their missiles, because that's all America exports. Is guns, missiles, and tanks. That's it. We need to bring production back to America. And the Federal Reserve. And the fractional banking system. When you invest $100 in a bank, they multiply that by 9, and they send it out 9 different ways. They don't just make money on the initial investment, they make it 9 times the initial investment. That's fake money that they printed out of thin air. Fiat money. It's a fiat currency. Ones and zeros. 1913, this country died when we adopted the central bank and we got rid of sound money. We used to be able in 1913 to walk into a bank and redeem our dollars with gold. Can we do that anymore? No. What's the price of gold now? Almost $2,000. It's gone up $600 an ounce this year. It's going to keep rising. And it's going to keep rising as long as we have bailouts, as long as we have quantitative easing, as long as our government keeps spending our money. Every dollar the government takes in federal taxation is another dollar that they spend. Every time they spend money, that's your money that they send overseas. They bail out Morgan Stanley and then Goldman Sachs. When I fuck up, who bails me out? No one. Why should Goldman Sachs get bailed out? $700 billion in 08. And they want more now? They want more. That wasn't enough? You're going to drain. There's not going to be a middle class in 10 years. And the Federal Reserve. And the fractional banking system. And the Fed. Elect Ron Paul. And the war. Ron Paul 2012. Sound money. Stop with the banksters printing money. Printing it, debasing our currencies. Driving up our prices. We don't need any more money in our economy. We got plenty in debt. No. And the Fed. And the fractional reserve system. And the wars. Get corporations out of our politics. Out of our politics.
And corporate personhood.
Wall Street is rigged. When Wall Street owns a majority of the wealth and they invest in Wall Street, they know when the market's going to go up, they know when the market's going to go down, and they all make money while we all lose money. How is that fair? And then after thousands, trillions of derivatives, they want bailouts. They have the balls to ask us for bailouts. No more bailouts. No more printing of money. No more quantitative easing. And the Federal Reserve. And the fractional banking system. Sound money. Go back to a gold standard. The Depression will be nothing compared to 1913 when it hits us. 1930, when the Depression came, will be nothing like it will be in the coming years. If we lose America, we have nowhere else to run for freedom. There is no country left that promotes free markets, corporations, not in politics. There's no country that has their own sound currency. There is nowhere left to run. If we lose America, we lose the world to the elite. The 1% will continue to get rich as we all live like slaves. If you think the way of life is bad now, you will all be living in projects like Hooverville. We cannot continue to print money. We cannot continue to debase our currency. We need to end the Federal Reserve. We need to get lobbyists, Goldman Sachs, George Soros, Merrill Lynch, everyone out of our politics. Why should they be allowed to throw millions at politicians so they do what we want? They're supposed to be our voice, not their voice. States' rights. When you minimize government, it is easier to control by the people. States' rights. You need to give the rights back to the states. Minimize these government agencies like Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac loaned out money that private bankers would not loan out. People that they did not trust in. The government loaned money.
Well, that is what the establishment is scared of. And, he talks about elect Ron Paul president. You do hear a big cheer. But it's thousands of people just milling around, screaming their voices out. You're not allowed to have bullhorns, even though I've had them in New York been arrested. And I'm going to be up there in Dallas this Friday, occupying the Federal Reserve. You want to really send a political shot heard around the world? Come to the Dallas Fed. I'm going to be there for 2 hours. I'm going to ride to the next Fed like Paul Revere, but I need you to stay there, to occupy it for a few days. Then others will come. Get the word out, folks. We need your help. This is history happening right now. We're going to go to break and come back with a Nomi Prinz interview. And then at the end, I'm going to break down really what's coming up with our Occupy the Fed movement. This is so important. And obviously, we'll take this prisonplanet.tv live transmission. It's going to re-air, be archived at prisonplanet.tv for subscribers. But obviously, we're going to take this and put it on the YouTube channel while we still have it. Behind the scenes, they're trying to take it down right now and threatening us and stuff. And get this video when it's on YouTube and get it out to everybody you know. But that idea, the things that man was talking about there, that's what scares the system. When you talk about mega corporations teaming up with government, that's what Republicans won't talk about that. Democrats won't talk about that. That's the big dirty secret that's hiding in plain view. But the facts are getting out. We'll be right back.